guys, it's Leisha. I just got this pair of noise canceling headphones. Bose. What are they? Bose 700s. My sweet hubby just got these for me, so I'm gonna go ahead and unbox these. I have a pair currently of Platronics. That's how you say that.
How many years do you have?
These I've had for several years, I would say. They're kind of falling apart, but they've been really, really good. But they're just kind of at the end of their life. So my sweet hubby got me these. I'm gonna go ahead and unbox them. And like he was saying, so they come in this nice little case. So like he was saying, I've always kind of been curious too about Bose. They're supposed to be the best, but we shall see. So I've never owned. Have you ever owned any Bose stuff? Yeah.
They're expensive.
Yeah, they are kind of expensive. So we've always gone with the cheaper stuff. So it's the case. Nice case. And here are the headphones. And they have this nice rose gold color, which apparently was cheaper, right?
Yeah, about $100 cheaper.
100 bucks. 100 bucks. 100. These are $100 cheaper for this color, which is cool for me because I really liked this color, the rose gold. Okay, and then you want to uncover that? In here, this little compartment, we've got.
This is an audio cable, so you can wire it. You can use them wired. They're wireless headphones, but you can plug them in if you want to. And there's the charging, probably a data cord as well. My guess is you could probably update these. But real simple, not a whole lot in the box.
Very nice carrying case. I really like this. How streamlined it is, and just everything's right there.
Yeah, and that'll be good when we travel. You can pack them away and protect them.
Absolutely, definitely better for travel.
So the other ones are much bulkier. I mean, we could get out the scale.
They're heavier too.
But these are heavier. I mean, I know you always said those are real comfortable. You can see they're falling apart.
Yeah, they are very comfortable. And they've worked pretty well.
And you can tell, I mean, that's going to be really nice too. But yeah, I wanted to just show the difference. They're about the same size overall, but these are a little bit more streamlined
yeah.
and lighter.
So I will try these out for a little while, and then I will let you know what they do and what I think of them. But I love what they look like. They're very pretty. Okay, I have had these for just over 6 months now, and I have worn them most days. So I figured it was a good time to do a review on them and let you know what I actually think of them after using them for 6 months. So first off, I want to talk about the look of these, or the aesthetic of these. And I covered that, I think, a little bit in the unboxing, but I personally really like what these look like. I love the kind of minimalistic, modern look of them. And I love this rose gold color here. I think that's really pretty, especially with the white. I was a little concerned with the white that they were gonna look dirty all the time, but they actually don't. And they're pretty easy to clean too, just wipe down. So I really love what these look like. Like I said, very minimal, and also very easy to adjust, to fit. They just simply slide like this on both sides, and it's a pretty smooth slide, and that's just super easy way to adjust these. But yeah, very simple design, which I like. Now, as far as comfort, which is obviously a whole lot more important than what they look like, these are very comfortable too. I think they're probably the most comfortable headphones I've ever owned. The ear cups are super soft, as is the top up here, the band, very soft. They're also very light, and so you can wear these for long periods of time without having discomfort. I think having a pair of headphones that are actually comfortable to wear is a big deal, and so that's probably one of my biggest likes about these, is just how comfortable that they actually are. Now, before I get into how these work and more of what I think about them, I want to let you know that there is a Bose app, that right there. You're going to want to download that app. so that you're able to access different settings and kind of customize these to how you want them. That app is actually pretty useful for that. So definitely something that you're going to want to download before you really even get to using these. So here's what the app looks like. And as you can see right here, it shows you how many hours and minutes you have left on your headphones. I really like that you can see that, you know, whenever you go in here. And the other nice thing is, as soon as you put these headphones on, the first thing it does is tell you how much time you have left and what devices it's connected to. So you don't have to try to figure out what devices you're connected to, and you know exactly how much time you have left on your charge as soon as you put your headphones on. So that's one thing that I think is kind of nice. So in this app here, you've got volume control, you've got noise cancellation, and there are 11 levels of noise cancellation from 0 to 10. And this is where you can adjust your noise cancellation levels. You have 3 favorites here that you're able to change whenever you want, and also these are going to be the 3 that you're going to be cycling through on your headphones. So like I said, you can just go in for a favorite, change it to whatever you want to change it, and then save it, and then that's going to be your new setting. So the source here is just showing you what you're connected to with Bluetooth. And again, these headphones connect to 2 devices at one time, which I think is kind of nice because you can actually switch back and forth between the 2 devices pretty seamlessly. So that's a nice thing to have them connected to 2 instead of just the 1. Here is your equalizer where you can adjust your bass, mids, and treble. I think this is kind of neat too, so you can customize this to what exactly you want it to be. Now I've heard one of the complaints on these is the lack of bass. They don't have that kind of thumping bass that you can get from some headphones, and I guess I can see that, but to me, I don't really even notice that, to be completely honest. I don't think it's a big deal. I actually wanted these mainly for the noise cancellation aspect of them, not, you know, the bass. So that's not something that bothers me personally. I did want to mention that though, because if you are looking for headphones with a lot of bass, these are probably not going to be it. There's definitely going to be headphones out there that have a lot more bass to them than these do. So just so you know, I actually think the overall sound from these is pretty good. I have no complaints with them personally. I think the sound is balanced, it's clean, and I also like the fact that you can go into the equalizer and change your mids, treble, and bass to, you know, customize it to what you want specifically. So I personally have no issue with the sound, but again, I did want to mention the fact that the bass or lack of bass, according to some people, is a complaint on these. And then finally, you have your tips, which just basically gives you information on how to use the headphones. So this is a nice little thing to have. It was beneficial to me anyway. It helped me figure my headphones out really quick, just reading through these 4 things. These headphones have both a touchpad, which is on the right hand side, and then also physical buttons. There's 2 on the right and 1 on the left. So this right here is your power button. You're gonna just push it to turn on and off, or you're gonna hold it down to go to Bluetooth pairing mode. The button on the bottom right is the voice assistant button that you use to control your phone by your voice. So to do that, you would just simply press and hold this button and then ask your question. You can customize this on your headphones to access different things like Alexa or Google Assistant. And this is done in the Bose app. So you just go to settings and then voice assistant, and it shows what device you're currently connected to and gives you options to set up other devices. You can also mute a phone call by pressing and releasing the voice assistant button. The button on the bottom left is the noise cancellation button. You just press it to cycle through your 3 favorite settings. And again, these settings can be adjusted and changed in your Bose app. The noise cancellation, again, ranging from 0 to 10. So 11 different settings, which is a nice thing to have. Now the default, if you don't go in and change these at all, are going to be 0, 5, and 10, and that's just what I've got mine set at. I haven't actually gone in and changed them. I like these default settings that they have. So, but again, you can change these to whatever you want them to be. You can also turn the noise cancellation on and off here too. You can also press and hold this button to turn on conversation mode, which turns off the audio and adjusts the noise cancellation to 0 so you can hear your outside world. So if you wanted to talk to someone, or if you have a kiddo asking you questions like I always do, you can simply press this and now you can hear them. And then you just press again to resume the audio and noise cancellation that you had previous to canceling it. So on the bottom right, you have your USB Type-C, and then on the bottom left, you have the 2.5 millimeter headphone jack. Now I've heard complaints on this being a 2.5 instead of a 3.5, which is more common. And that just means that you can't use any old audio jack. You have to use the one that it comes with. So people don't necessarily like that. But again, that's not something that I'm all that concerned about. They give you the jack, so it's not like you don't have it to use. So, but that is a complaint that I did want to point out. As for the battery life on these, they are said to have a 20-hour battery life on a full charge, and I've found that to be fairly accurate in using these. Now, that I think for me is a complaint because I wish they had a little bit longer of a battery life, but it's also not the worst at 20 hours. They do take 2.5 hours to fully charge from 0, but they have a quick charge, which is actually kind of neat, and you can, in just 15 minutes, get 3.5 hours of listening time. So I like the fact that they have the quick charge. That makes up a little bit for the fact that they only have a 20-hour full charge. There's also an auto off on these, and that is something that you can adjust the time on when you want them to turn off automatically in your settings. And there is also a motion sensing auto off. So once these sit for, I believe it's an hour without any movement, they're automatically going to turn off to conserve battery power. Now that I don't think you can change at all, regardless of what settings you have on your auto timer. They're going to turn off after an hour of no motion. The touch control pad is on the right side of your headphones, and to use the touch control pad to control your audio, you simply swipe up to increase it and swipe down to decrease it. To skip forward with a song, you swipe forward. To skip backward, you swipe backward. It's very easy, and it seems to be really responsive, so I like this little aspect of the touch. So to pause, you're going to double tap, and then to resume play, same thing, double tap. You can also double tap to answer or end a phone call, and you can decline a phone call by just holding this down for a second. I also want to talk about the quality of phone calls on these. I think it's really, really good. You can be in a super loud environment and you're still going to be able to hear if you're on the phone, and it's going to be a good quality phone call. So that is something that I really like about these, and I think these work really well with. So I wanted to mention that. Overall, I have really enjoyed these and I've been very happy with them. I think the quality of the noise cancellation on these is superior. Now, I've heard that there's other headphones out there that are just as good or better, and I find that hard to believe. Maybe as good, but I really find it hard to believe that there's anything better than these, because the noise cancellation on these is just excellent. But then again, that is basically what Bose is known for, is their noise cancellation. So you would expect that to be very good on these. So yeah, they definitely deliver on the noise cancellation. I think it's excellent. In fact, you don't even have to have the noise cancellation turned on. As soon as you put these on, they seal so well to your ear that you automatically have noise cancellation without noise cancellation even being turned on. As for the audio quality on these, again, I've heard complaints from other people mainly about the bass, but I think the overall sound quality of these is very good. It may not be the best that's out there, but it's definitely good, and I've had no complaints with it personally. I just love how light and comfortable these are. That is a really big plus for me when it comes to these, because again, you can wear these for hours and you're not gonna have discomfort. So that is a huge plus and one of my favorite things about them. And as I said before, I also really like the way that they look. I just think they're very modern, sleek, nice looking. And then I also wanted to show the case again and mention how much I like this case. I think it's nice and sleek and compact, and makes travel really easy with these. And they just, again, lay in. You do have to adjust them all the way down if you're gonna put them in though. They do just lay in here like that. But what I really like also about this case is the magnetic flap they have here for your cords. That just makes carrying your cords around nice and easy and convenient. But yeah, this case I think is really nice too. As for negatives for these, I really don't have a lot. I think the biggest negative is probably just the price of them. They are kind of pricey, and they are priced higher than their competitors for the most part. And so I don't know, that's just kind of probably my biggest complaint, is just the price. The other negative that I would say about these is probably the battery life. I kind of touched on that earlier. I wish they had a little bit of a longer battery life, but the fact that they do have the quick charge makes up for that a little bit. So I guess it's not the biggest deal. Overall, I don't really have a lot of negatives to say about these. If you're looking for a pair of headphones with really great active noise cancellation that are very comfortable to wear and have good sound, these are probably them, or at least an option for you to check out. I will have the link to these down below in the description box, and you can go check them out yourself and see what the current price is, and hopefully they've gone on sale since the last time I've looked. But yeah, I will have that link down below and you can go check them out for yourself. If you have any questions for me, put them down in the comment section and I will try to answer them the best I can. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you on the next one.